Hey guys, Terracer here, and I'm not going to do a teamfight breakdown probably for many of the Worlds matches because I thought Riot did a very good job of just following the teamfight, breaking it down right after the teamfight occurred or later on the analyst desk. So probably not going to do teamfight breakdowns, but what I will do is kind of show how certain teams and their nuances of play and how they take their advantages and snowball it. And this is the difference between something like your ranked 5s team, your challenger team, your LCS level team, OGN, LPL, and then the teams that are actually competing at Worlds for the #1 spot. And in this clip, I'm bringing to you Samsung White and how they take their advantage from level 1 and snowball it throughout the game.
They're actually having to lane Imp and Mata against Uzi and Zero. This is one of the few conditions where Royal Club...
So to start off Samsung White's dominance in this game, Zero ends up actually dying in a level 1 fight, and Samsung White abuses the fact that Zero has no summoners with their dual lane, and this plays a huge role as I bring up my graphic here. So here you can see how Samsung tries to press their advantage with their dual lane. Mata and Imp have A, an experience advantage from the level 1, B, they have creep advantage just because they are pushing harder, and C, they have a summoner advantage, so they have more combat summoners, and Zero doesn't have flash. So Starhorn Royal Club has no choice other than to back away from the trade because Imp is level 2, Uzi's level 1, Zero's level 1, and Mata's about to hit level 2 from the creep. And because of this, it gives Samsung wave control and allows them to kill the creeps and get a free base to allow Looper to transfer back into the top lane, and they also have very good ward control in the river for Looper when he does come to the top lane.
Coming on top of this game, assuming they can avoid the hooks from Mata, they can actually win this laning phase with a little bit of jungle intervention. This is a very good start for Royal Club if they had just avoided that first blood.
A lot of summoner used in the beginning of that fight, so they're going to be down for quite a big time here. We have Exhaust and Flash down for Pawn, maybe a focus coming in for Insect. Still has his Flash up for a dangerous play, but right now they're doing their own thing in the jungle. We're not going to see that swap and help for the jungle or any nonsense in the beginning of this one. Wards have already been laid down for very safe top laning here, coming in for Imp and Mata.
So Dandy was topside. Thought he might end up coming over with Zero not having his, but they're pushed to the tower. There's the stats for Imp as well on Twitch. 7-0. Absolute beast on this champion, and with them finding away that Lucian as well, force Uzi onto his Tristana, which has had a little bit more mixed success, that's for sure, when you look down the statistics.
I'm actually still quite surprised that we're seeing this 2v2 in the top lane, but as the lanes are playing right now, Imp and Mata are doing very well with Twitch Thresh, so as long as they can get out of that laning phase and pull a little bit ahead with Twitch Thresh, they're going to be completely okay because the other lane...
You can really see how hard Samsung pushed their advantage with their dual lane. They played in the face of Starhorn Royal Club, they were harassing Uzi and harassing Zero, and they did this because they had the proper vision control in addition to the experience lead and everything that they got from Zero dying. Now Pawn, however, played pretty safe in the mid lane and rather used his Shock Blast combo and his gate in case Insect ganks rather than to harass Korn. He's also playing towards the side where he has the vision control in the river and Dandy's basing on just in case Insect does come. In addition to this, Looper's playing pretty safe in the bottom lane, and Dandy's gonna turn his jungle farm and early lead into wards for his team, and he's gonna walk into the bot side jungle of Starhorn Royal Club with Mata, and he's gonna get deep wards to find out where Insect is.
In particular, should completely outperform if we compare how well Pawn and Looper have played in this World Championship to Korn and Cola, who have played okay, but nowhere near the level of Pawn and Looper. The lane phase really favors White here, adding to the first blood.
And White already makes the move. That back, we have to also note, that was 1 kill to Dandy, but 3 assists down Pawn, Imp, and Mata. So they go back quick after having a bit of a CS lead to buy. CS is a bit evened up now, but now to the bottom lane for Imp and Mata.
Yeah, and this is more of what we expected. They are reactively swapping. They knew that they had a nice start to shove Uzi and Zero into that lane, and now they're gonna be all about getting map control and making moves faster than Royal Club can react to them. When we watched that semi-final against Samsung Blue, it was so fast. I had to watch it again and again to catch all the little things that White was able to do. They really are the fastest playing.
So Samsung went in and got control of Starhorn Royal Club's bot side jungle. They got a vision ward on each of Insect's camps, and they got a pink ward in the tri-brush of Starhorn Royal Club's bot lane. This almost dares Insect to walk in with his bot lane after they shove up to clear it so that they can get some control back. And Samsung now has control and pressure over the Dragon area, so it forces Starhorn Royal Club's attention into the bot side of the map. This allows Looper to freely go into the top lane, and he has a ward there which has like about a minute time left, and he has to string it, so he's safe for a good 2 to 3 minutes with knowing where Insect is. In addition to that, Pawn has had his exhaust up for around 10-15 seconds now after the level 1 fight, and because Insect is going to show on a ward on his golem, Dandy and Pawn are going to be able to dive Corn in the mid lane, and all of this is resulting from Zero dying level 1.
The world, and that excels in lane swap scenarios where there are more decisions to be made, that speed has a larger benefit for you.
And we saw there the impeccable timing from White. They see the recall in bottom side. They go through into the enemy jungle knowing they'll have the numbers advantage there. They get full vision control.
That's the biggest thing there, Joe. Because they recalled first and initiated the swap, they get the vision, and there's a dive.
The dive is straight onto Corny. Opponent tanked up the turret. One more hit will come in, but he survives that one. And again, Dandy coming around the side, but it was basically a one-on-one play, which Pawn is so good at.
Yeah, and honestly, the end of that play started a minute and a half ago.
So I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'm probably going to be limiting myself to 1 to 2 videos a week because of classes.